Hello, everybody. This is Val.
This is how we do it. This is how we
Well, we all here, y'all. Are you? Just want to let y'all see that we finally got out for since the pandemic, and this is our first outing. Good morning, everybody. This is Will and Val. This is how you do it. His trailer hitch is too long, so he's grinding it down, so he'll be able to carry his trailer for his motorcycle. Not that one, but the one to carry his scooter stuff. It's too long. Huh? Just a little bit. Oh, just a little bit. Got enough room to put the cooler in front or haul anything else you want. This is the smallest trailer they make. But you know, Willie pulled a trailer behind his, but y'all seen his trailer. To me, I told Willie it seemed like it's about the same size. Excuse me, size, maybe a little larger. You know, we have tents and chairs and everything else in our trailers. Hello, my beautiful people. This is Will and Bam.
Good morning, good morning.
But this is how you do it. And we're on our way out. We're going to the Honda dealership. We're gonna get a quart of oil and another one of these because mine's tearing up on my helmet, so I can listen to my CB radio, my music and all that kind of stuff, and talk to Willie
While we ride.
Maybe I should let him say this while we ride. And that's to cause we're gonna go to visit Tonya in Knoxville. We're gonna ride the bikes up there. This will be our first time riding the bikes that long. That's a how many hour trip from where we at?
The first time. It's been a while.
I mean, folks riding the bikes
No, it ain't. We
to
rode
Tonya
in
house.
Rode in Biloxi about the same amount of time.
But
Biloxi, Mississippi. But
but
that's
we-
been a long time ago.
But we didn't ride to Tonya house.
No, that ain't what you said. You said
Okay.
first time riding that long.
Okay, how long is that?
About 5 hours.
Okay, it'll be about 5 hours. And I was hoping we could go to Dollywood, but then I looked up Dolly World. But then when I had Tonya to look up the tickets, and it's $75 per adult, and I'm like, what? That must not be for people like me and Willie, huh?
Not in this stage of life.
And I was like, I used to, when my children were little, I always wanted to take them to Disney World. And I wanted us to be able to go out there, you know, that's a family, you know, do that thing that other people do. It never happened. And then that's why I was asking her about the tickets and see how much they cost, because, you know, maybe I can go there with the grandkids, you know. But then I say for an adult, wow, why they charge the adults so much? Not so. I'm thinking like the adults are just there to watch the kids. They're not going to get on all them rides. You feel me? Are you going to get on there?
I don't get on none of them dollar.
You see what I'm saying? We have grown and know better. If you got to pray your way down, You don't need to
You
get
ain't got
on
no
it.
business being up there.
You got to pray the whole time you there. You don't need no business on it now. So maybe we'll find something else we can get into. Cause I'm like, what? I ain't say no more. I just thought it would be nice since we'll be that close. Cause I never did make it as close to Orlando to go to Disney World. I never did make it that close.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, we'll probably get that close, but I still don't know if we'll make it inside of Disney World. You know, we just have to be content and looking at rabbits and foxes and deer. Yeah. But I'm going to enjoy this trip. It's going to be a nice ride. And we're going to take our time, take as long as we want to. Stop when we get doggone ready. Stay as long as we want to on that stop. And keep it moving that way. Because we're not in a hurry. If the traffic get heavy, we pull over and wait till the traffic die down. If it take an hour or two, we're not in a hurry. And that's the blessing of being retired, isn't it, baby? You take your time and do some things. Like all this ripping and running these people be doing just in the city. Got to watch them, honey. Got to watch them like a hawk. But they in a hurry, and you ain't in no hurry, so they don't know what your problem is when you driving the speed limit. I got my hair like this because I'm trying to let my hair dry. I twisted last night, and it's still wet, you know, in the bunches, and I'm trying to let the sun hit it and dry it before I actually take it and start plucking it and pulling it. You don't know what plucking is, baby?
Yeah, plucking and pulling it out.
You see this country man right
When
here?
you pluck the feathers out something, you snatch them out.
I'm not gonna snatch them out.
You say you gonna pluck them.
I'm just gonna separate them.
Thank you.
Lock them, baby. I already got my motorcycle packed with my clothes and my makeup. I gotta put my shoes in there for. I'm gonna wear a pair of shoes and I'm gonna take two shoes to change.
2 shoes.
2 pair of shoes to
you.
change in. I'm just gonna take one purse. I don't need one. I see my water cup. I'm making a checklist right now, y'all. My phones, my chargers.
Write nothing down.
Isn't there somewhere else you can go in Knoxville? Ain't there some kind of other grounds or park you can go to? That don't cost no money?
Yeah, they can do it, man. I don't know.
I know. One time we went up there, she took us and we went horseback riding, but I'm sure there was a charge for that. That was, and then there was a cabin we went to.
She wasn't living on that side of Knoxville then. Way over there, like on the west side of town. She wasn't even nowhere near that now.
Well, the doctor that she worked for let us use his cabin. It was so nice, y'all. It was so nice.
She ain't worked with that man in years.
It was so nice. It was just like you see on TV with the wine cellar and all of that. It was just, and that, what kind of wood was that, baby? That wood that's very expensive wood. That cabin wood. Burl wood. It's made out of that burl wood. It just gloss and shine everywhere. Everything was made out of that. It was so nice.
And there wasn't not one radio, not one TV in the whole place.
They
had nothing but books up in there.
Books and games was the only thing in there. 3-story cabin. You hear me? They had bunk beds down at the bottom, all in the bottom of it, you know, for kids to be in there, just everywhere. Then they had a room with like trout, you know, all pictures of trout, wallpaper and stuff like that. It was just so nice. That fish room, rather. They had different names for the room, stuff like that. I think that's the room we stayed in. That's why that one is still on my mind. Had the biggest kitchen, better than any kitchen you would have in a regular home, didn't it, baby? It was really
They
nice.
had 3 fireplaces inside.
Yeah.
And 1 fireplace outside on the deck.
Yeah. And it was on the water.
Yep. On the lake. We ain't had to buy no firewood, didn't have to buy no groceries.
No, he said, and didn't he say don't even clean up?
Yeah, don't you clean up. I pay somebody for that.
He said he paid people to
enjoy
clean
yourself.
up. Yeah.
You want us to do nothing.
Yeah, that was nice. That
Lady
was
came
nice.
the day we were leaving. What y'all doing? So we trying to straight up a little bit. She said, put that down. You ain't supposed to do nothing.
You know, because we don't like to leave nobody place in a mess because we don't want them to say we won't invite them back no more. You know.
They didn't even want us to put stuff in the trash. They said, we don't live like that.
We was just appreciative that they allowed us to experience that. And I think we stayed there, a week or 2 weeks?
A week?
A week.
For free?
Yeah.
And they charged nothing.
And there were people out on the lake part kayaking and all of that kind of stuff. A lady turned upside down on the kayak, y'all. We scared us.
We had to try to get it. It was 20 degrees.
It was cold. Oh yeah, it was cold. I think they have snow too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was during that time. And that lady turned upside down in that kayak, honey.
Got mad with her husband, didn't know how to use that kayak.
And we told the man, because he had left. And he left out there. And we told him his wife had turned over, whoever that woman was we were with. And he started cussing and fussing.
They was arguing, she got mad and jumped in the kayak. Had never been in before. Got around that curve and that water running, she turned upside down and couldn't straighten back up.
And then when he did get her home after he got out that water, she could never warm up. He just had to wrap her up and put her in front of the fire and all that kind of stuff.
Our cabin, put her back in front of the fireplace. He had to take that lady to the hospital. Lucky she didn't drown.
We don't play in the water like that. We didn't touch the water.
I'm not gonna play in there when it's cold. No way.
Willie got some fishing poles to try to stand on the dock and try to throw something out there. But for us trying to do something else other than that, no sir, buddy. That water looked good, but it wasn't good enough to get in.
Not for me.
Not for me either. Child. We stick with what we know. We know how to fish.
Thin layers of ice on it. It's cool to get in that water.
But it was nice. The family, we ended up making homemade pizzas.
Yeah, we had a good time.
And we made spinach pizzas and stuff like that, y'all. It was really nice.
What's wrong with you?
And because we didn't have any entertainment, that forces the family to do stuff together. You know, like cook in the kitchen and drink. We didn't drink any of their wine. Even though it was there, we didn't touch none of their liquor, none of their wine. We had our own. So we was really trying to be respectful of other people's place. We were just grateful that we were allowed to go. Because we didn't know what was expensive and what wasn't expensive. Because we were just drinking and it all tastes like rat poison. So, you know. Just because it's expensive don't mean it tastes good, y'all. I'm back in the truck now, y'all. Well, when I was talking about the wine tasting like rat poison, I was thinking about that wine I was making, y'all. I made some wine. It's still, you pick up the bottles, you can blow the dust off of it. And you know, and say, oh, what year is this? But the thing is, if you taste that wine, it still got a yeast taste to it. And I'm like, how long does it have to sit up before you can taste the yeast in it? Because I'm thinking like I'm a wine connoisseur. I said, you don't supposed to be tasting that, do you? Well, it's been sitting up, and I say, well, I'm guessing it need to sit up some more because it don't really taste good, but you can get a little tipsy on it.
How much you want?
That's that homemade wine.
How much you want?
You know?
They come at 2 different accounts, man. Yeah, that's my question.
And we making this stop here before we go to Honda. We on our way to Honda to get that oil and antenna. Cause I don't know if I really need one, but we don't want to take that chance being so far away. Though these wires being dry wired or split it, cause it's something for that that stuff to come off right there. We start taping it up with duct tape. It's time to do something different, y'all. It ain't but $24, so we're gonna try to go and get that and be safe.
Yeah, that's real close. All these years, they ain't get that something.
Excuse me.
That's why you lock the front end up.
Yeah, that's that railroad track.
Yeah.
That's cute right there. Different. That's their patio.
Oh, I ain't seen
It was different. They had a car closed in. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I made a point of calling him, telling him we were going to Knoxville. That was Kevin.
Oh, okay. I thought he wasn't gonna get nothing else fixed over there no more.
Nah, he trying to get his brother want to get his bike lit up over there.
Oh, okay.
Put lights on it.
All right.
Mohawk told him $600.
Shit.
And Kevin was trying to get a CB antenna for his bike
Oh, okay.
because the CB don't work.
Mm-hmm.
Mohawk got one over there on the bike. He gonna jump.
Mm-hmm.
Told him $125 for the antenna.
Mm-hmm.
So when he told him that, that's when he tore his ass with it.
Oh, okay.
So he said anyway. Man, I told him.
Well, don't even worry about it. That's extremely high for lights though. We did ours our own, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. That's too high for lights.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin, they told him, you get them. I know.
Yeah. I mean, there ain't nothing but stick on and you hook them to the
You
battery.
know, you got to wire them up, ain't it?
Yeah, well, you know,
You
if you got to connect them, or if you got to sort them, that's one thing. If you ain't got to sort them
Maybe
yourself,
he may have to sort them, but still got to get time to the battery and got time to a switch.
yeah.
So, you know,
I mean, tie one end to the switch and the other end to the battery, right?
yeah. Then you put them together.
Yeah. Yeah, that's nice looking gold ring right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's yours. They got the nails down.
I saw that. Yeah, you got no running board.
Mm-hmm. Same kit.
Right. He sure got shiny too. Did you see that?
No, it ain't shiny. It's colored. That thing does, actually.
Do you think so?
I know so. It ain't shiny. Tommy. Yeah, that thing does.
No, not Tommy got one of them glossy bikes.
That bike got that same color Tommy.
Okay.
He ain't taking care of it. Ride my back here.
You know, we seeing these bikes because we near Honda. You know, people be trying to get this stuff.
My back here one day, let me see a trailer.
Oh, okay.
I about to hit them people.
Uh-huh. There's two-wheeler there. Did you see that jacket? It must be hot. Did you see that? It'd be hot. It looks like
when you riding.
You don't think so?
Oh no, I know not. But you got to steer the truck on.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate it.
All right.
Okay, y'all. Huh?
All right, you.
I thought you was gonna let me see it, baby. Ouch.
Bring the bag and get it. I wish I had bought it for Christmas. $29.
Oh.
You can't get it up.
My arm ain't long enough, with me. It's a shame, boy. You can twist your arm backwards and reach it, and I can reach my arm in there. That's it.
I got the right bag?
No, that ain't the right bag. It's near the so close to the door. That's it. I couldn't even.
Get it.
I couldn't even put my hand behind it to get it. Right now you got it. It's going up under the bed, under the thing. See, you got something else in your oil. Okay, them big old things of oil. That's what's.
Ain't but a pump, man.
Okay, they were hanging up under the seat when you was pulling on it. Got two of them. That's what it's supposed to look like, y'all. So I just want to show it to him. It was $24 during Christmas time. That's why he said he should have got it for Christmas. And it's $29 now, so.
Same way.
It's $5. Off sale. Off sale, baby.
Went on sale.
Oh, when
No, it went up.
Oh, okay. So they don't do no Christmas sale.
No, not Honda.
They go up for Christmas, huh? Is that?
Give me that back.
He's a little bitty person. It's a small person bike, look like to me.
That's nice little bike.
Mm-hmm. Helmet on the floor.
It was easy to just put it down.
I guess. You can do like you want to when it's yours. Indirect.
Yep. You got the matter, right? Stay true.
Yeah. I got it with no movement to my mind.
All you need to knock close it out.
Yeah.
Roll you.
That's it. Relax until it's time to leave out.
We ain't leaving tonight, man.
I know that. I'm not telling the people when we're leaving. I ain't telling y'all. We'll probably be back when y'all see this video. What you say?
We got to stop at Harbor Free. That dog right there?
His bike ain't that red.
His bike? Oh, yeah.
It's not red all over like that.
And he got more black.
Mm-hmm. Not bad looking. He got two trunks on the top. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm. So make you, I thought we were going to put something else on you.
Mm-hmm. You
Yeah,
see
we
that?
did.
Yeah, you end up with that too.
Mm-hmm.
But that look nice. People, we're gonna call this a video.
Play with them.
Huh.
I guess they're closed. Yeah. I don't see their bike, but they closed up. Thought out of business.
Mm.
But it's not. 5 o'clock, 5:01, that was beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Willie them ran me ragged, y'all. He just going.
God, it was her idea to come back out here today. It sure was, not Willie's.
Need to get some good sleep tonight. You hear me? Need to take some NyQuil.
Well, they much now. You want to wait on it.
Damn. Willie overcooked.
Thank you.
Well, we're going to call this a video before we run out of space. We're going to put all this together. As you can see, we haven't left yet, but we will be leaving soon.
Tomorrow night.
Try to ease on up there and spend some time with the baby girl while we up there.
We trying to get ready to ride the bus here, dude. Oh, that's a good ride. You and your wife over here. No fun without her.
No fun without her.
That's right. You wasn't going anywhere in the world. I can get them. For what? Right on the house. I appreciate everybody, y'all. You coming up here. Right away, you come, I ain't.
Willie, yeah. Let's see all you beautiful, beautiful people. screen. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, that like button, and everything.
You think they heard you?